what's up, guys? It's Friday night with the Horseman. It's raining outside like usual, because it's Missouri and apparently we live in the rainforest now. I'm not real sure, but guys, I hope you had a great week. It is Friday, like I said, Horseman Live tonight. We have two of our great horsemen with us, and we also have another guest with us as well. We're going to talk probably some NFTs because NFTs dropped this week. There's a new NFT going to drop in 2 weeks. What's up, Christina Payne? And popping in the show me say, what's up, what's up? Let's go, Ryan Milky. Good evening, everyone. Just so you know, Z Wade Photo is also live right now on YouTube. So just got that message. And Mr. Manus Collectibles, what is up? I hope I look better now than I did this afternoon when I did my Instagram live, guys. I looked back at that and I looked rough. But like I said, tonight we're just going to be talking some NFTs, some life, and maybe a little YouTube stuff. Where's our channels been? We're all changing channels all the time. It seems like, except Randy, he likes to keep with the purple and the black and keep us in mystery because he's mad. That's why. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's bring on our brother from across the pond, Randy. What's up, buddy?
I'm across the pond.
You are right now. It's raining outside. You're across the pond.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say that, didn't
you? What's up, buddy? How you doing this week?
I'm doing all right.
Yeah. I know we missed you last week, but we know why. So
yeah.
Hope you're feeling better this week. So.
Yeah. I'm getting there. Slowly. Good. I'm getting there.
It takes time. So
yeah.
Especially when it deals with that stuff. So
yeah.
It's a very painful. Whatever you do, it hurts to move. So, Christina Payne, thank you for dropping those links. Awesome of you, Christina Payne. Real quick, I have not forgotten about your box win from the Horseman. It's sitting in the front seat of my truck. I will ship it tomorrow. I'll drop it off Monday. I am so sorry. I'll be adding some more stuff to it. Trust me. I've been just so busy with everything that I just want to make sure it gets out to you. So.
Yeah. That's if he can. It's raining there. He might have to get on his boat and get it to the post office.
The issue is I just got rid of all my plywood and all my stuff, and I can't even build an ark now. I mean,
nope.
Got totes. I guess I could float down with a paddle. I don't know. I might have to by the end of the week.
Right.
Yeah. So, Quick Draw, thanks for coming in.
Hey, Quick Draw.
So we know you had a little bit of a rough week or rough patch here, but hope you're mending up, and can't wait to hear you talk about your channel a little bit here in a little bit. So
yeah, yep,
gonna be fun. Gonna be a fun little evening. Umpty Scratch, what is up? What is up? All right, let's bring our brother from across the big pond. He might be sleeping. There's no telling. I don't know. Or he might be shooting some Star Wars. I don't know. What's up, Milky?
What's up?
Not much, buddy. Not much. Are you ready for the 16th?
Yes, bro. I'm counting down the days. I don't sleep. I'll sleep after that's finished. Okay. This is my time to shine. I sit quietly on everyone else's streams, and I just sit and wait. And then once it's time for me to do my stuff, it's time to do my stuff. And I can't wait. I'm already preparing. Right, it's going to be good.
That's good.
15 days. Awesome. 15 days away.
Yes. Yeah. It's still 16 for me, but you live in the future, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. May was so yesterday.
Exactly. There's certain things that happen in May that I wish May would go away real quick, and is going to in about 4 hours. But then there's other reasons that I want May to stick around, so it's kind of weird for me right now.
If I look over there, June's looking pretty good from this direction, so.
I know what you're saying. So, LSAPC is in the house. What's up, peeps? Checking it live.
Hey,
catching it live for a change. Nice. Look at that. He's even got a wrench. Look at that guy. What's going on, Milky? Excited for the Deadpool movie?
No, I'm a folk. Why would I be excited for that shit? Like I will give its props, okay? the bucket that has been announced. I'm sure we might talk about it later today.
I was going to say, did you see it?
Dude, the popcorn bucket is hilarious. I will
It
give it
is.
this. And when the butter starts melting down the face, it's brilliant.
Yep.
So I don't know if we'll see it ended live. We might bring it up or something to show off. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And it might be one to get.
I have not seen it, so I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm sure. It's,
Okay.
Oh, you got to go look it up.
We'll have to try to find it tonight.
Yeah.
Pops Mafia said good night, goodbye, May. Yes.
Yeah.
He's probably Randy, you want May to go away real quick, don't you, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, Pops Mafia. Hey, quick.
Pops Mafia is probably hoping for end of June, early July when football comes back. Spring training should start. I don't know what, July maybe after the 4th. I don't know when they start training camps and stuff. So, well, guys, we do have another guest with us tonight.
Do we?
Yes, we do. We do.
You sure?
I don't. Let me check. You got him? Yep. Yeah. He got his blue. He got his blue M&Ms. All right. He got his blue M&Ms. We're good to go. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be the greatest motion picture of all time. Definitely better than that boring Throne of Games stuff.
Quick draw. Don't come at me like that. I like your rock band with your metal stuff and your drums and all that. Don't come at me like that. I'll start having to do like boring reviews to your songs or something. Damn, bro. That hit hard. I'm gonna have to drink for that now.
Hey, just tell him Snorlax is not the best Pokemon. Hit him below the belt. Done.
Tonight's drink of choice is a Copperberg Vintage Pear.
Oh, vintage. I have Grape Propel.
NC Collectibles in the house. Good to see you.
NC Collectibles, what is up? Pops Mafia, can you guys help me get free training camp tickets when they are available? I'll call my buddy, see if he can get you some.
Yeah.
We'll use all of our Horseman influence.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've got anything left after spending it all on this guest this evening.
Wait,
I do. Left.
I have a free voucher for a Greyhound bus, but you have to sit on the bumper. Does that work?
Oh.
They call it a bump seat. I don't know what that means. LSAPC might be able to. I live in a town, and my brother is close friends with a couple chiefs. So there you go. Quick Draw said only them overrated Zard lovers say that. Okay.
He is on it today.
I don't think Charizard is a dragon. He's probably the most lamest one of them all. So that isn't a comeback to me, Quick Draw.
There you go. So is he done with his blue M&Ms? Yeah. Good. Okay. All right, guys, we do have a special guest tonight, and we always say it. If you want to come on, reach out to us. And that always goes for Horseman as well. That may not come on the stream all the time with us. You got to remember, we got Charlie from Pop Royalty. We haven't seen or heard from him in a while, but he's still doing his photography and stuff. We got Who's Your Pop or NE Pops, Northeast Pennsylvania Pops, NE Pop Pops, I think it is.
Or DJ Rob.
Or DJ Robo.
Depends how you know him.
Yep. Check out TikTok, Instagram for DJ Robo. Yeah, he does a lot of DJ stuff right now with his life, where he's in life. We got AC, we got Danny, and then we got this guy. I don't remember his name. What's he go by? I don't know. He keeps changing.
He's had so many. I don't know. He keeps changing.
It's hard to tell these days what my name is.
It is. What's up, brother?
What's happening, guys?
Not much.
Hella good to see y'all.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, I thought April showers brought May flowers. What the hell?
What does May showers bring?
Yeah.
Usually drought.
June drought. June hot ass summer. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. And I did see somebody use totes underneath to keep a boat floated, so you should be good. Yeah,
I should be good. I have 4 of them right here. I'll just have to get my very valuable Funko Pops out of them.
Well, there's that.
Or I may just float down the river with him and
Yeah, just leave them in there.
use him as ballast. I don't know.
Right.
So is that why we have the duck with us for lifeguard duty? Is that why the duck is here this evening?
Yes, he is our lifeguard tonight. In case anybody can't swim, you just give us a thumbs up. There you go.
Look at you. Fancy.
Pops Mafia, they go on Ticketmaster, are gone in like 15 minutes, and people that don't live in this area usually can get them quicker. Okay.
Yeah, my brother always, every year when they're here in town for training camp, he does he has a few of them over to his house. He's got a pool and they party like rock stars, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But I got a lot of business connections that might have tickets that are handing out too, between beverage companies and our food companies and different places. So we might have some. We might come across some.
That's pretty cool.
Randy, aren't you the CEO of Taco Bell? Don't you have any?
Yeah.
I shouldn't I?
Yeah, you've got a fancy hat that spells your name out. Like, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't even have a fancy hat. Jeez.
Everybody was having a hat on, so I was like, I'll throw mine on then.
Just tell that rafter that you won't steal it if you get tickets. I've been waiting to put.
There's the hat.
I've been waiting to put that
where
on.
yours was.
I like that leprechaun hat.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Hopefully, let me put it this way. Hopefully, people will start seeing a lot of that here in the coming future.
Ooh.
Love it. By the way, just for the record, I do identify as a Snorlax, but Psyduck is the best Pokemon in the world.
Oh. Anybody else see those shots fired?
I can't help you with balls. I can't help you with Bills tickets. I can't help you with the Bills.
Mafia, just take the Chiefs tickets and sell them for Bills tickets.
You got to come to my town, hang out with me for a weekend, and we'll go to the Chiefs training camp.
Yeah, literally, he can walk to it from his house.
Facts.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to, but I could.
Because I remember the last 2 years when we've been up there for Ev Cancer, there's like all kinds of thank you Chiefs and welcome to town Chiefs and everything. And I'm like, oh, they must do training camp here. Jeremy's like, yeah, like literally down the street.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm sure that brings a lot of people and a lot of money into St. Joe too.
Tons of revenue, tons of people. Yeah. It was a great contract. They took them from somewhere else. I can't remember where they were before, up in Minnesota, Wisconsin. Yeah. And brought them down here to St. Joe, which is a lot closer. It was closer for their families. It was good for the whole team, but man, it was great for St. Joe.
Oh yeah, yeah, and it makes sense, because your majority of fans is going to be in the St. Joe, Kansas City, Metroplex, Sedalia area.
Yeah,
it's like the Bears. Theirs used to be in Lake Forest. I don't know where it is anymore. I don't know if they still do in Lake Forest, but that was like right in the middle of Bears country.
They always worry about having the team close to their families and friends because they want them to focus only on football. But I mean, come on, go have fun with it. Psyduck is the Jar Jar Pokemon. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
I like that one.
I have a autographed Psyduck Funko Pop, and that's when he became my favorite. Snorlax has always been my dude, so I gotta agree with you on that.
Nice. So, well, we've talked about Pokemon, so we can go for the evening.
There you go.
Speaking of Pokemon, have you opened any of the new sets? Is it Twilight Masquerade?
I have not.
Okay. I haven't even seen any in my Walmart. They don't even have them.
Last time I bought Pokemon cards, Big Easy came to town and I went and had breakfast with them. We were driving around. We hit up a Walmart and I bought some, but that was months ago. I just haven't. When I started selling everything off in the collection, Pokemon got included in that, and I've kind of everything I had that was of value, I went ahead and sold, and then I still have a personal collection and all that, but I'm not really going after sets like I was before.
Yeah. From what I understand,
let's
the
open
full
a
race
fake pack of Evolving Skies.
Let's see. That's yeah.
I have fake packs. I'll open this.
The
Okay.
fake packs are fun.
Oh, yeah.
They are.
Definitely.
Oh,
What just happened?
Oh, yeah.
there he is.
There we nope.
Wait for it.
There we go.
All right,
Okay.
starting with a reverse.
Yeah, exactly.
More reverses. Oh,
you'll
the
get-
greatest Pokemon in the world, the Psyduck.
There we go. Yeah, you'll end up with 4 energies and 3 code cards.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
There's
there
your
you go.
first hit.
Yeah.
Carvana Unana. Okay. Oh, well, that's the same card, isn't it?
Yeah, they had a couple extra of those.
Another
Oh,
Leafeon? Oh, Glaceon. Okay. All right. All
Okay,
right.
so 3 hits in that pack. Nice pack.
Two Leafeons. Did I see that? 2 Leafeons and a
That's insane. They're completely different artwork,
Oh yeah, 2 different sets.
but it's the same
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon. But it's
Yeah.
2 different. That's insane.
Oh, yeah.
The moves are the same. It's just different pictures.
That's fun.
Yeah. Hey, Kenneth Beard. What's up,
Yeah,
buddy?
they're fake. They were just a fun purchase. I have I still haven't got through them all. I've still got some sealed
I
packs.
love it. I freaking love it.
Yeah, I found some. What the heck were they? They were like XY era, and I was like, wow, those are old. And I looked at them. I'm like, wait a second, they're asking $1 a pack.
Yeah.
So I bought, I think 3 packs of. They had a whole booster box. I almost bought it. It's like $20. I went back and it was gone, but I was like, that would just be fun to open. Just
Oh yeah.
little shorts, just to hear the people. I'll make a fake pack. No shit.
Yeah.
You know.
I for a brief second thought about creating the largest collection of fake Funko Pops. Like, why not just embrace it? You know?
Yeah.
Just embrace it. You can have every top hit you've ever wanted for
Oh my
nothing.
gosh.
And you just have the largest collection of Funko inspired. I love Adam always says Funko inspired pops.
Exactly. Yeah. You can buy a $400 Grail for $12 on Temu. I'll take 3.
Yep.
Anybody else want one? Yeah, exactly. And you still see with Funko and eBay. I know we don't talk about much of Funko, but that got me on this subject. I don't know why. But Funko and eBay, the fakes.
Mhm.
You would think Funko and eBay are like in each other's pants right now. That the fakes would be gone. No, there's even more.
Yeah.
It's like you got a multi-million-dollar deal with this company or whatever it is, whatever the deal was.
Yeah.
Yet you're still allowing fakes on your site. I mean, come on.
Yeah. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
It's a bit weird, but I've seen a few things come out lately that have kind of piqued my interest, whether it's the NFTs that I'm sure we'll talk about or some of those things, then kind of drove me down the path of where I am today with another name change. So
Okay. Yeah. Umpty said my $150 4-pack of Mario Funko Pops is in customs in New York. Should get them soon. Nice.
see, who wouldn't want that?
Exactly.
We've always wanted a Mario Funko Pop.
Well, we'll never get Nintendo stuff, but that's a way to get it. It's a way to get it. So, but are the Funko Pops fake if they still come from the same place they are made?
Let's see if I can do this. I saw somebody do this once. It's supposed to be a heart, but I can't do it. Yeah, I don't know. It's these fingers. But
that just looks like it's playing gang signs.
my fingers don't stretch like that. You can do it with your
Brian's got it. Yep.
You can do it with that, but you're supposed to do it with your middle fingers and your index fingers, and then you curl this one in. But I can't do it. Yeah, right.
I look like
I can't do that anymore. Yeah, like that, Milky. Exactly.
Look at that. Yeah.
Damn.
Milky's nailing, dude.
He's a limber dude, but can he do this?
There, I'll do it like this.
Right?
Yeah, I can't do
I
that.
can't do that. I can do
Andy,
that.
stay seated. Andy, stay seated.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I do love the
That's-
Ghostface shirt.
Yes,
Yeah, it's a good one.
definitely.
Good looking.
Is it a fake or is that a real shirt?
It's the fake one.
It was a Walmart $6 shirt, so
There you
it could be
go.
fake.
So it's got to be real. If it comes from Walmart, bro, it's real, man. I've seen Walmart sell fake Pokemon cards. Like YouTubers have bought them off of Walmart.com, and they're fake as all get out.
Yeah, because Walmart.com is basically another eBay. Well, not eBay.
Yep.
It's another because it's not an auction
Amazon.
site.
It's like an Alibaba.
Amazon, but yeah,
Amazon.
Alibaba, Amazon, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I can put stuff on there to sell to third party stuff.
Yeah.
So, Christina Payne says I did it.
Yeah, I still don't.
I'm sorry?
I don't know how you did that so well, Milky.
I don't know. You just do it one more time, Milky.
It's so good. You nailed it. Yeah, you got to have your fingers up.
I'm going the wrong way with my fingers.
Oh, I still can't
I
do
don't
it.
know.
I still can't do it.
Straight
one-
index and just bend the others.
I got one that doesn't bend quite right. So I was like,
Right. Right.
Paraplegic, no parachute over here. Just. But so yeah. So NFTs. Scooby Doo sold out in less than an hour.
Good to
I
see.
kind of figured it would.
Yep.
You know.
Good to see, but Funko will take that the wrong way.
Oh yeah, the next set, I don't know. The next set has been announced. I don't know what the pack count is, but I'm sure not this one, but probably the next one they'll try to double or triple the pack numbers and get screwed again and burn 3/4 of them, and they'll be like, I don't know what happened.
Well, on the next one, they increased there's more premium packs than standard packs, which I don't think we've ever seen.
No.
Normally it's the other way around.
Yeah. Usually there's more small packs.
Yeah.
But,
I think the
premium
Scooby-Doo
sold
style.
out. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ryan.
No, go ahead. No, you had.
Premium sold out before standards, and that's usually not the case. It's usually standards then the premiums.
It's because they added 2 extra cards.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For the same price, you can buy what?
Mm-hmm.
You can buy 6 standards or 2 premiums, and you're getting 4 more cards.
Yep.
For the same price. So.
Yep. 4 more chances at that Grail or that Legendary that you want.
Yeah. Now the next set, the Batman is the 85th edition or something. 85th anniversary. Does it have an Ultra 2 like Scooby Doo, or
no?
It does not. Okay.
No. I'm going to say no.
Okay. I haven't been around our home to see anything today. I've been at the shop, so I didn't. I saw it drop on. I think it came through the Discord is where I saw it. So. Yeah.
I think that's what Distrack is posted.
It does have it does have an Ultra.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the new thing now, because when they did it with the Transformer and it was such a big hit, now they're starting to put extras in there.
Oh, there was one with the Transformers too?
Well, no, it was the Funimation or whatever.
Yeah, Funimation.
Oh,
that
the Mythic
Transformer.
Or whatever.
Yeah, looking one.
Okay.
Whatever.
Gotcha.
Hey, Mark. Hey, who's the new guy?
Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised that Scooby-Doo sold out. I feel like it was
Yeah.
It was aimed at the target audience that was the OG target audience, the 30 to 50-year-old that remembers those kind of cartoons back in the day that were also fell in love with the original NFT drops. I think it was very well marketed for those, and that's why it sold out, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was geared towards the older people for sure. You know, our age groups, of course. Where, like the anime stuff, I feel like the last drop, I feel was geared more towards the 18 to 25-year-olds that watch a lot of anime or into anime or stuff like that. Because I looked at those and I'm like, yeah, I have no interest in those at all.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, Funko does great with anime. You know, that's kind of their bread and butter. So I figured that Funame would go really well, and it did. But I don't. But it's weird that it's a 10-inch. You know, that bonus one was a 10-inch.
Yep.
Funko's done weird things. It's been a long time since I've been on here. So Funko's done weird things like the Star Wars with the bigger pops, a 6-inch, and then these ultras. It just feels like they're trying to. So here's what I think personally: when you open an NFT pack, you pay $30 for it. It's 17 NFTs. 15 of them are going to likely be rare or under.
Yeah,
you might pull 2 epics, or you might pull an epic and a legendary, or just one legendary, or in a great while you'll pull a grail.
Yeah.
So now with the state NFTs, if you pull one legendary and one epic, and the rest are, under rare, you don't even get your $30 back.
No, you're not even breaking even.
Right.
Wow.
So adding in the ultra and adding in these other things gives you a chance at more, 2-pack magic kind of, or two, legendary magic kind of packs. They had to do something to up it where the value would get there. You don't want to buy standard packs. There's only 5 and you get 15 for the same price. So you buy the premium pack, and yet you have to pull a grail in order to exceed value of the actual pack.
Yeah, you got to pull that grail to be ahead.
Yeah. So
if that's what you're shooting for.
Yeah. So I think they just had to make some adjustments to that whole process.
And I think the ultra is a good thing because there's another redeemable that people can get their hands on, and it's something that collectors have been crying for is low number pieces.
Yep.
Anything else you buy in the store, there's 20,000 of, or 50,000 of, or how many now? Sodas aren't even numbered, so there could be 100,000 or something.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But they have doubled down. Funko is fully hardcore committed to Proto. To make that royalty a Proto as Scooby instead of a Freddy as something.
Yeah.
Blew my mind. So,
but it's cool though. It definitely goes with the theme. A pup in Scooby Doo. So
certainly makes more sense than Freddy as Scooby, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Freddy as Scooby is a human as a dog. At least this is puppy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great Joe wants to see Ghostbusters NFTs. He wants to see Funko Illuminati do this shit.
Ghostbusters would be cool.
Ghostbusters would be good. Yeah.
I love the fact that they went back to Scooby Doo. I hope they learned their lesson from it. They made a manageable number of packs that sold out in a quick amount of time. Mm-hmm. I hope they don't just decide that they're going to now double the amount of packs so that they don't sell out again. But I mean, it's time. Like, where's TMNT Series 2?
Yeah, why are we not going back to the series that sold out originally?
The big ones that sold.
Are we going to get House of the Dragon coming back?
Right.
Season coming back? Is it going to? I don't know.
I want to see either relevant to what has sold well in the past. TMNT, Scooby Doo was one. Mm-hmm. Transformers was one. They did some of those, so they kind of are evolving that way. But I'd also like to see some things that are relevant to today, like House of the Dragon, not
The Boys.
Yeah, something that's a little bit more relevant to what's in going on now instead of some random show from the. Unless they do like Golden Girls, and then I'm all in. Mitchie will be spending my money.
What would the royalty be on that?
It would have to be the new female Freddy. What's her name? Franny or
Franny.
Franny.
Franny is
not Max Tokenhead. That's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is Max? Have they just retired Max or what?
Yeah, Max is gone. Just gone.
They moved over to Drop, so they got rid of him, didn't they?
So much potential in the Max Tokenhead, and so much potential.
I think Franny ate him. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe he was Max back in a previous life, but because of the new conforms in society, you can choose to be Franny or Max. So
that could be.
Yeah. Okay. You could choose to be Scooby Doo if you want to.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Wouldn't I be Scooby Doo?
So I tried that. I tried to say that I was a millionaire. It didn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. I
I
wish
don't
it
know, what's
didn't.
the bank? And said, "I need to withdraw $1 million. I feel like it today." And they said,
Yeah.
"No."
I identify as a millionaire, and I screamed out, "I declare bankruptcy," and neither of them worked. So,
Yeah. Yeah. It just attracted weird people.
right.
Funko collectors. Okay. But yeah. So DC set 1, DC set 2 really didn't go over that well. So we bring back another Batman. That's my theory on it.
Mhm.
DC 2 wasn't really Batman though, was it? Or this is like is this the second or third Batman series?
Yeah, I mean DC2 had Batman was the Grail.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So
Okay.
this time it's weird to me that Batman is the Ultra, which is the one that's going to be most often pulled of those redeemables.
Mm-hmm.
I personally love the Batgirl and Batwoman and think they're great, but from a collector standpoint, female superheroes don't collect the same.
No.
And then the Batman and the Robin look kind of like ones we already have. And then you have Alfred, which is cool, but I mean, he's the Grail. That's kind of weird. But then again, that's better than another Batman Grail.
True, because we've never had an Alfred pop that I know of.
Yeah.
So I mean that's pretty cool.
But the royalty's incredible, I think. This is the one set I might have to go after the royalty.
Okay.
And not even worry about
How many times have you said that sentence?
Yeah.
This is the one time I'm going for that royalty.
Yeah.
How many times have you said that one sentence?
Well, back in the day, a lot. Back in the day, a lot. But you'd be surprised at the number of drops I've skipped since then. So.
Oh yeah.
No. You got your head straight out of the game. I believe.
Yeah.
I bet you missed a lot.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a pack and what it even was.
The video I posted yesterday or whenever it was, the intent of that video was going to be don't buy packs, and this is why. Because if you would have done the math based on what I bought the packs at after market pricing and then what I pulled, broke even.
Yeah.
And then I might even be at a minimal loss after fees and all that stuff. But it's so rare to pull a Grail that could have easily gone completely sideways. I could have lost my ass on it. So, it was supposed to be that, but then I had audio issues and camera issues and all kinds of stuff. And I was like, screw it. And I just threw it up and went with it.
Hey, still got views.
It did. More views than my channel's gotten a long, long time. I was happy with it.
So great segue. Channels. That's kind of what we had planned on talking about tonight, but us, we always just go off track. And surprised we haven't started talking about food yet, but we probably will. We probably will at some point.
Yet to come.
Yet to come. So all of our channels have evolved over the time that we've had a channel, except Randy's. Randy's has pretty much stayed the same. He's added a few different little things in there. Stop sending me emails. A few little things every once in a while, but for the most part, we've all changed. I mean, how I've had, I don't know, 3-4 channels, and I think 2 of them I do stuff with right now. That's it. Mm-hmm. The others are just sitting dormant. I don't know if they get views or not. They probably don't. But I mean, where do you guys see YouTube still continuing to grow, or do you see other avenues for streaming coming in, like TikTok or Instagram or Twitch for some things?
I have opinions, but I was going to wait and see. I didn't want to be.
Everybody don't talk at once.
All right, well,
go ahead.
I think YouTube is still the premium platform for that. I think TikTok owns the short form content segment. YouTube Shorts has never caught up to TikTok on that, and I don't think they ever will. But from a long form content standpoint, I think that YouTube's still going to own it. The problem is that YouTube is not the problem. What I have learned over time is to have more respect and appreciation for the big guys, the ones that have, some of the bigger channels that I watch that have millions of subscribers kind of thing, because the dedication, the time commitment, the effort, the work that goes into making content that appeals to the masses like that get viewed on YouTube is just something that I've yet to even come close to figuring out. You know, they've got the YouTube, they got the algorithms figured out. They've got the work ethic to put in. They've got the time to put in. They've got the full on commitment. And my problem is always nothing ever goes as I originally planned it in my head. And so when it doesn't, I give up and move on to the next thing. And the reality is, if I would just embrace what it is, instead of trying to make it this, and it is this, just go with this and work it. But instead, I'm so focused on this that I get frustrated and I lose track and I just give up and I go, okay, we're going to do the next thing. And I don't commit the time to it.
Yeah. I think that's the kind of the same place I'm at. You know, it's, I watch too many videos of others that are successful. Not that we're not. Listen, I'm not going to say that.
Right. I'm not either.
Or more successful. But like you said, they have it locked down. They know what they're doing. They know when they're doing it. They know how they're doing it. And then I try to implement that, and it's like either crickets or I've lost viewers somehow.
Well, the other thing that I've found out in kind of researching some of these bigger guys, I watch one family every single day. Like, it is religiously every single day about the same time they upload a video, and I watch it immediately. And those guys just capture things. But what I discovered, and with him and a number of other people, all the way up to like Mr. Beast, is they were doing this shit for years before anybody ever watched them.
Oh yeah.
Years. Yeah. And I go 6 months and I'm like, okay, well, this isn't working. What am I going to do next?
Yeah, Mr. Beast counted to 1 million live on stream to 2 viewers. Counted to 1 million to 2 viewers. I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah.
But like, now that video's got multi-millions of views because everyone's gone back and watched it. But I hear you. But I don't know. I tend to go sour on YouTube recently. I watch these bigger channels and I feel like they just have the key to success because they already have either been established before the rules all changed. I feel like now YouTube isn't a random, you're going to be viral. I feel like it's a formula of this, that, and this and that, put in the right mix, and you will have a video that is viral. I don't think it's a random fact anymore that you can just get viral. And I struggle with that because obviously I don't know the key, I don't know the secret code, and I don't have loads of money to throw it.
The secret code is, at least as far as I can tell, is that YouTube is in business to make money. And so any of those channels that already have the bigger numbers, no matter what they do, even if they create new channels like backup channels for backup channels, those are all going to get promoted ahead of any of us because they already know that those guys are successful. People watch them. It brings people to the platform, all those things. So they're always going to be better than the next guy. But on the back end, it's a short shelf life on those, and so they know that they've got to hoist up some smaller channels to become the next Mr. Beast, the next this channel, that channel. And then I think that's where it comes down to content and commitment, because if you don't have the commitment and you haven't been putting it in for years, then they're not going to think that they will more likely think that I'm going to give up after 6 months, and they're going to go after the next guy who's been doing it consistently for years.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. I mean, I think that's right. But it does, because I've just realized that my shortcomings on YouTube are just simply my own. They're just my lack of commitment to a certain thing, or my inconsistent changes in what I'm doing and the content that I'm creating, and some of it out of necessity and some of it out of just, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So you move on.
You enjoy doing what you're doing so much, and then I've learned that I enjoy the Funko stuff a lot, and I still do, but it felt like I got burned out on it. Like, that's all I was doing. And then I started doing the Amazon boxes, and it felt like that's all I was doing. So, I started the laser stuff, and for me, my setup is hard to video that. So you'll get a video about that once in a while. We got one coming out next week. We're just going to talk about a project we did, a huge project that was delivered yesterday, actually. So, but it just feels like when you get stuck in a rut, you get wore out quicker because you get bored of it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at $10,000 in Funko Pops and I'm bored with them. I'm like, what do I do with them?
Well, don't sell them yet because now's not the time.
No.
But the other thing too is that keep in mind is no matter, at least in my experience, no matter what I want to do, there's 100 people out there doing it better. And that's not a knock on myself. They've been doing it longer. They've got the equipment. Yeah. They've built up the following. They've done all those things. So like I'm trying to get somebody to leave, not necessarily leave, but give me a share of their attention for doing something that somebody they're already watching does and better. Yeah. So why would they want to watch that instead of just that? So there's some of that too. There's a bunch of things I want to do, and that's where I got to where I am now with changing the name back to LSAPC because it doesn't all fit into one category. If I want to do an NFT video like I just did, I didn't have a place to do it now. I had already changed the name of the channel and took everything down. So where am I doing that? I'm gonna have to create another YouTube channel.
LSAPC is your identity on YouTube. That's you, that's Mitchie, that's everything together. Changing the name confuses people, doesn't understand what's what. It's like I called myself Ryan Milky 14 because we had this conversation before. I didn't want it to be the Game of Thrones guy and stuff like that because then I'm stuck to that one thing. Whereas LSAPC, it isn't so much let's start a pop collection anymore. It could. We've been and had the conversations where it could be absolutely any acronym you want it to be, and that's where I think it's the best thing for you, from my opinion, is gaining back your identity.
I wanted to do something uniquely different. I wanted to do something, and the mistake was in that case I should have created a new channel, but I wanted to try to do something that was, I shouldn't have started a new channel. I should have embraced what I was and done what I'm about to do, what I have done, which is change it back to LSAPC. We're officially, like, the logo is LSAPC Presents, and then we're going to do a plethora of different videos. I don't care what they are. They're going to go on the channel, the one channel. And every Sunday we're going to do, under the podcast section, we're going to do the Yet Another Average Podcast. LSAPC Presents Yet Another Average Podcast, and then do the podcast and continue on doing what else we're doing. Because we got all kinds. I mean, Mitchie and I went to the casino recently, and I thought, how fun would have this been to record and make a video out of? Because we won. We did pretty good. It would have been really fun to record, and a lot of people are doing that. You can now. So I thought that would have been a fun video to make. Then we went out and we were watercoloring some painting stuff. We're doing some of that. And I thought, well, that'd be a really cool video. We should do that. But until I changed it back, there was nothing left. It was just Yet Another Average Podcast. So this is just now our one channel that we're sharing everything on, just because, and we're just embracing it as this is us doing what we do, and come join us. If you don't like to watch people watercolor, then check next week because we might be jumping out of airplanes. I don't know.
There you go.
See, that's like my channel. That's it took me 6 months to come up with that name because I did not want no Funko or anything in there, but like mystery, you don't know what you're going to get. I can do video reactions, Funko Pops, whatever I want. That's the mystery of the channel. So
the costumes on a Friday night.
Yeah, love it.
Whatever. Yeah.
What does NSYNC stand for?
I don't know. Google it.
Yeah.
There's got to be something out there.
New York singing nincompoops.
Yeah.
I thought it was because they all just danced in sync. That's what I thought it was.
I think it is. I think unless NSYNC is like some letter of each of their names or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Could be.
Nick. No.
Mitchie
also She also had a great comment here. You must first have a lot of patience to learn to have patience.
Patience to have, you must first. I was going to say, patience to have, you must.
I can't wait to see the podcast with Mitchie on, like, when she's on the road, because I know she travels a lot with Bailey doing dance and stuff. Should it be like a podcast with like a traveling dance mom or something? It could be all sorts of cool little things that you can put on the podcast side. Do you get video over on the podcast section, or is it only audible?
We haven't tested that yet. I think it is. I think it's audio. No, it shows up as a video when I play it on my end, but it might be audio only. If it is, we'll still do a live stream, and then I will convert it to the podcast section. I'll put it in the podcast playlist. But I think you do.
Okay. So Mitch, you did Google it. It's Justin, Chris, Joey, Jason, and JC. It's all their last letter of their name.
How
nice.
Okay. Thank you for that, Googleage.
Oh boy.
I can go. If that ever comes up in 90s trivia, I am set.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about you boys, but 98 Degrees was my boy band. I don't know. Because I was told to like them, and I had to go to a concert when I was in high school.
Ah, I see. Yes.
I wasn't in high school. She was. Let's put it that way.
Quick draw. We're going to make a tour at some point. I would love to get to the point where we could actually travel and do this, but right now I don't think we're there yet.
That'd be cool.
I need Bitcoin to really take off in order to get there.
That's those plastic things they sell at Big Lots, right?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Mitchie said I had their poster on my wall. Well, all of them.
98 Degrees, NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, that were all competing on her wall for space.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I thought. Go ahead.
Go ahead, John. No, go ahead. Go on. So I was going to ask you all a hypothetical question. If YouTube was created tomorrow, there is no such thing of it today, but we know about it. Where would you go with the channel tomorrow? What would you do? I ask because I kind of have feelings in my own mind of Ryan Milky 14 channel is dead, in the sense of I've kind of screwed it up by having too much variety on there, and maybe I pivot to individual channels for certain content I want to do. So I'm maybe trying to see where you guys would go with it. If tomorrow was the brand new platform to post videos and do your channel, what would you do? How would you do it? Would you stick to consistent content that was one thing, or would you be collective in variety?
I would be collective in variety. I would be a vlog style channel and do, because I know myself well enough to know that like my interests change frequently enough that if I decided tomorrow I was going to do only videos that focused on painting, in 3 months I'd probably hate painting and want to cook, and then I'd start cooking, and then 3 months later I wouldn't want to do that anymore. And so I think I would do more of a vlog style channel that included all of our fun activities and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Randy, where would you go?
Same. I would want it variety.
The way you've got it.
Yeah, the way I got it. I know my channel isn't the best, but I like the way it is, because I'm not just stuck on Funkos or NFTs. I can do video reactions. If I want to video record myself mowing my backyard, hey, I would throw it on my channel. So
like, I know you say you're not the best, but to be genuinely honest, in the Horseman you are. Your channel is the most established channel, I believe, that has a core audience that knows what it is. You get 1,000 views every video. Your thumbnail is the same. It's consistent. You either do a collection video or a music reaction. That's it. Yep. And you've grown the subscribers from it. Whereas with Charles, he doesn't get the views he would like, and he's eclectic. The same with myself. The same with Jeremy. He just said he put an NFT video out that got the most views he's had in a long time. Yep. So I would say you are the best out of all four of us. So maybe we have a lot to learn from you, being consistent and stuff. But I don't know. It's hard. I talk with Charles backstage about wrestling, and we say things, and then the next day something happens in the news, and we spoke about it the night before, and I'm like, why the fuck don't I have a channel talking about this shit? It's like, and I frustrate myself about it. And that's what I'm thinking of maybe going to a separate individual channel.
If I think about the channels that I watch on a daily basis, because I watch YouTube on a daily basis, the number of channels that I watch consistently every day do one thing and one thing only.
Yep.
You know, they either open Pokemon cards, or they collect Funko Pops, or they gamble, or they play video games, or they, you know, they do the exact same thing every single day. There's a channel that I watch that I can literally recite word for word 90% of the things they're going to say, because they say them in every single video, and it doesn't get boring. I just say it along with them. Like, you would think after a while you'd be like, I don't ever want to hear that again, but you don't. You just keep embracing it because the content's good. So
Is
I
there
think
a channel that you watch that is sporadic, that is throwing all sorts of stuff out there that you watch every day?
no,
Do they ruin the party?
they do ruin the party. That's one of them for sure.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Charles, where would you go with YouTube if it was tomorrow?
I'm going to be that outlier. I'm going to do a reselling based channel.
Mm-hmm.
We all know I buy and sell a lot. I mean, I bought stuff today to resell. I'm a flipper. Yeah, I don't care. Call me a flipper. I don't care. But I think I would gear a channel towards reselling and do it in kind of a different way. You know, give myself a goal, and maybe at the end of the year, donate everything to charity. Anything I made that year, you know, or multiple charities. I think that would be a fun thing. I don't see anybody doing it. I think that would be, you know, it would pull people's heartstrings, which isn't why I'm doing it, but you know, if it pulls people in to watch the videos, the more the better. So, yeah.
Sure.
Then I would probably start one where no.
Right. Right. I love companies that embrace it. So they're already a company, and they've taken on the additional challenge of recording everything or live streaming from their business every day, what they do. So I watch Hercules Candy. They make candy all day long, and they'll live stream it on every platform at the same time. And then they will cut pieces out and do videos. And it's the same thing basically every day, but it's entertaining enough to watch, because they're going to make strawberry candy this time. They're going to make root beer candy next time. It's all the exact same freaking
It's
thing.
the same thing. It's just
right?
a different flavor, but
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it.
Or the guys that mow lawns or power wash driveways. Or lately I've been obsessed with this guy who cleans rugs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that dude.
It's so satisfying, you know?
It is.
But these are all
I've watched
businesses. Yeah, these are all businesses that have just incorporated YouTube into their normal day-to-day operation.
Yeah.
And are monetizing additionally too. So friends of mine opened up a restaurant called Between the Buoys in Smithville on the lake. And it's kind of a little burger shack, and it's just seasonal through the lake. It's absolute insanity for the 3 days that they're open every day. And I'm like, this is legit. I would absolutely put cameras up on it from every angle, and I would run this live stream every day.
Yeah.
And people would watch the heck out of it. But, you know, I mean, you got to be in that mindset of like, I'm always trying to figure out how can I turn that into a YouTube video. That's why I quit. That's why I got so frustrated, is because I can't turn my brain off to think, how do I turn that into a YouTube video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But a lot of wise people, including these guys in Dead Zone and some other people, said, you know, if you love doing it, do it, put it on YouTube, and don't worry about it. Yeah. And that's finally, I think, the position that I'm embracing of, if I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. If I want to do it, I'm going to do it, and no matter what it is, and we're just going to share it, and it'll go wherever it goes. I don't need to try to be a billionaire off of YouTube.
No.
No.
I didn't start it to be monetized. I don't care that I'm monetized. I don't make that much off it. I mean, it's kind of a joke, but it just, I did it for fun. And we've all said it. The day I stop having fun is the last day you'll see me.
Yeah.
You know. Now there are people out there that from day one, and we know a few of them, that they want to be a millionaire off of YouTube. And that's their goal. And if they don't hit it in 30 days, they're mad. And it's like, you got to give the time. You got to give things the time.
Right.
You know, And just because someone didn't watch your video last week, don't fret over it this week. Just do another video.
And stop
It adds up. It adds up.
Yeah, and stop watching YouTube videos to get your mind in the wrong place, because YouTube will convince you that all you have to do is create a channel and you'll have 200,000 subs in 10 days.
Yep.
Exactly.
And it just doesn't happen. But again, it goes back to, I'm a channel. I've got 1 million subscribers. I create this backup secondary channel that's still got all my email and log in, all my personal information. YouTube knows who I am. And then I create this backup channel and put out this crappy video on it. And boom, I have 10,000 subscribers overnight. Yeah, that's because YouTube gave them to you.
Exactly.
Like they just force fed that down your throat. But that doesn't happen to normal people.
No.
So I think people get caught up in watching these. How do I figure out the algorithm? How do I do this? How do I gain subs? How do I whatever? And people get lulled into these false realities of what YouTube is.
Yeah.
And when the reality is, just do what you love to do. Like Christina said, do what you love to do, film it, put it out there.
Exactly. And if people enjoy it, they'll watch it. If they don't want to watch it, they won't. I mean,
the main, do it consistently. Do it consistently and keep it fairly themed and.
Or you have friends that like your content but refuse to watch it because you know too much about certain shows. And I've had that message. I'm not watching any of your content for the next 6 months, Milky, because I know you'll spoil House of the Dragon, or I know you'll spoil this. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? So I think I've said I might have just another dedicated channel where I can just throw all my thoughts about that topic on that channel, and it's not affecting people that know me as Ryan Milky.
But I would say don't discount the thought that even if they're not watching it now, that when they finish it, that's still going to be the first recommended when they search because they're subscribed to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they might not watch it tonight when you post it, but they're going to watch it 6 months down the road when they've wrapped up watching it.
Yeah.
So you'll still get to view it. It's just delayed gratification.
Yeah, it's not going to happen today. And I think we live in a world of fast.
Yeah.
I want it to happen now. I want it to happen yesterday. I started my channel at noon today, but I wanted 100,000 before noon yesterday. What?
Yeah.
Well, we have live. Yeah, we have live stream videos on the channel that have like 1,000 views or over 1,000 views. Some even the Sally House one was multiple thousand views. There are only 10 people watching it live.
Yeah.
You know, and so you're like, oh, that sucked. What a shitty live. I don't know if I'm going to do that again next time. And the next thing you know, people watch it and they search engine it and it comes up and
exactly. And a prime example, and I'm not tooting anyone's horn here, but let's chat with veterans. We might have 4 or 5 people in the live watching. Okay, I'm happy with that. We had like 8 or 10 this week. But now, after it's gone live, or after it's gone, I guess live, I don't know how.
Yeah.
But it's on YouTube now. You can watch it. There's like 35 views, 36 views. And so that's after the live was over. That many people have come back and watched a little bit of it, and we're very thankful for that.
Yep.
And that's growing. So, like you said, that's kind of getting our foot in the door, moving up. One day it may just go and work, but are we betting on that? No. We're going to continue doing what we're doing the same way we always have. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's not the end of the world. And I see too many people like start a channel and it doesn't hit in a month and they're like, I'm done with this. I'm never doing it again. They sell all their stuff and it's just like, calm down, bud. It'll be okay,
Sure.
It didn't ruin the party. So.
It didn't ruin the party. Leave that negativity at the door.
At the door. Drum roll, please.
Milky's like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
I'll fill you in later.
I'm just contemplating. I mean, I've been in lots of thoughts about YouTube for a long time, and I do genuinely feel like I killed the Ryan Milky channel. With it, whether it be YouTube drama or whether it be just an over access of too much different variety of stuff. I put maybe it was Reddit that put the seed in my head, and that's probably the bad place to go to get that seed planted. But I asked for feedback and I got it. 79 comments later, multiple paragraph conversations with people like saying, if you want to succeed in YouTube, don't have a variety. Don't expect people to watch your video for the person that you are, because they don't know who you are. You need to provide them with content that they want to watch. And if they like you providing that content, they'll come back for the quirkiness things that you do and the little things that make you you. They're never going to stick around for you from the start. And I'm like, okay, I get it. But then I joined the Funko community where that kind of is the opposite. You are taken for you and your personality because we all collect the same damn things.
Right.
Exactly.
So it's when I think maybe starting a channel in the Funko community was the issue, because then trying to get out of that and branch to movie reactions, into TV reactions, into reaction in general, people that collect Harry Potter NFTs don't want to watch me reacting to Game of Thrones. So why would they stick around? And that's where I think is the wrong place I went.
It's, well, yeah. In some ways, it's Cypher deciding not to stream what he became known for and switching to Fortnite. And then all of a sudden he has 0 followers and he had to rebuild the whole thing again.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that Reddit advice is the absolute spot on best advice that I've heard. The issue is, will you personally burn out doing one thing for the next 10 years for your YouTube?
But like say for PK, I don't need to just do one thing. I can have 7 channels and do 7 different things on 7 different channels instead of just the one.
It's true. There's always a primary channel. It's like Mr. Beast has 14 different channels too, and you're right. I mean, you can do those things, but I think for my sanity now, not trying to make it a business, not trying to succeed off YouTube income, it makes better sense for me just to do whatever the hell I want. I don't think it's going to be then suddenly some million subscriber thing. There are people like Ryan Trainer. I don't know if you guys watch him or not. Did the Penny series. I'll watch that guy eat marshmallows out of a tin can.
Yep.
For no reason other than I think he's hysterical and incredibly awkward, just like me.
I'm so glad you said tin can.
I was going to say tin can. Yeah.
No, I agree. There are certain channels that I watch regardless of the content, but it is the same kind of content. Trek Trendy. He's always doing amazing travel videos and things like that. And it's always the same thing. I've probably seen him go to every place in the country, in the world.
Yeah.
But if he puts another video up tomorrow, going there again, I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to get that magic into my own YouTube channel where people want to come back on. But again, it's consistency, I think. They need to know what they're coming for. The viewer needs to know what they're clicking to watch.
I think that's like you love wrestling and you're very passionate about it. I think if you want to talk wrestling, you talk wrestling. You know, the wrestling fans will come.
Yeah.
If that even involves starting a different channel for just wrestling stuff, the wrestling people will find you because they're always scouring for the latest information. You know, maybe a little dirt on this person, who's injured, stuff like that. They're gonna find you, and we know the content you can put out. I mean, you're great content.
Yeah, you're sounding like a robot there.
You went robotic on us.
Yeah, your mic's going in.
What's going on?
What up, Johnny? And Sassy now.
Charles, I'd probably leave and come back in and reset your microphone on your phone.
Yeah,
I can't do a thing. Charles is getting taken over by the Decepticons, guys.
Absolutely. Roll out. Oh, nobody can change that. It's only you, Milky.
Yep, only you.
No, we've all got, but Randy, you got powers too.
That's funny.
Hey, Sassy, how you doing?
What up,
Hey,
Sassy?
Hey, Johnny.
Okay, if you told me that there was a new YouTube rolling out, YouTube didn't exist and it's just starting tomorrow and I'm in on it early, then I would probably find one thing to focus on to build a community. And then you can branch out from there once you've built a community. So I definitely agree with that. I think for long-term success in YouTube, that's what you have to do. But we love you, Sassy.
We love you.
But for my own sanity, like I just have been chasing the YouTube thing for a while in every incorrect way. having multiple channels, trying multiple different things, and then giving up on all of it too quickly. So he's back.
Mhm.
Hello.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Steve, I don't know what's going on. I don't really know what's going on.
I
No,
do.
you're
I
good.
do think I'm going to make another channel for wrestling because I've talked with Charles about it. You guys know I talk about it. I'm quite passionate about it all the time, and I don't. It's not something that I need to even think about. So it wouldn't be a chore, and it wouldn't be something I have to spend money on because I'm always watching the pay-per-views anyway. I'm still watching all of the content regardless, and I don't need to impress anybody. I just need to put my opinions out there and share my thoughts and my opinions on the product, and people will just like it. I do feel like putting that on the Ryan Milky channel is only going to deter people that know me for other things, and therefore isn't going to gain enough traction once the video is uploaded for YouTube to think, oh, okay, he's got wrestling content out, and we want to share his wrestling stuff. Well, it's not going to gain that traction, I don't think, because people know me for something else. So, do you know what I mean? So if it was on a fresh channel and it was going out to the wrestling community and it was going into those notification bars, I think it would have a better chance on a fresh channel.
I think you can rebrand, and not change channels, but it is why when I converted to Yet Another Average Podcast, the way that I took everything down, because people are coming to watch something about Bigfoot and they see 500 videos of Funko Pop openings
Collectibles, yeah.
and NFTs, and they're like, what channel did I just stumble into? So that, I think you can rebrand under the same channel, but then you lose the access to all that, and you lose that
House of the Dragon
secondary
content in June.
yeah, you lose out on the secondary outlet to put out content that you might want to do that's not wrestling. So I would say absolutely start another channel. Not a second channel. Don't don't tie them together. Just start a channel and go after it head on, and then eventually you have
The two will connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can cross them over, but
NC Collectibles asks me, Milky, did anybody win 100% on the King and the Queen pay-per-view? I don't believe so.
I don't.
I will double check. I still haven't actually done my review video on that. I still, again, being lazy and not doing content. But yeah, I definitely should find out. If anybody doesn't know, I put a challenge out there on my channel for the wrestling content for pay-per-view wise. If anybody comes into the chats and gives me their predictions and they get it 100% correct, that gives them a golden ticket to come on the channel and talk about wrestling, maybe even watch one of their favorite wrestling matches or pay-per-views or something like that and have a discussion about wrestling. So yeah, you guys get to come on. So if we have like 5 golden tickets that week, then it's a battle royale live stream, I guess. We'll figure it out. But,
interesting.
yeah,
I'll throw my hat in that
we've had
ring.
a couple of those battle royale ones.
Yeah, I'll throw my hat in that ring. I don't know anybody, but I like gambling. So I like gambling. So
I'm gonna go with King Kong Bundy winning the belt.
ooh, yeah.
But there's so much content, and that's why I think it's so much. I'm at home all day. I don't have a job. You guys all have day jobs and work, and I can understand the struggle with trying to do day work and run a YouTube business at the same time or have fun on YouTube. I'm literally sat here all day doing absolutely jack shit. And yet I still don't have a successful YouTube channel that I've been doing for 3.5 years. So I'm clearly doing something wrong, which is my biggest thing is consistency, I think. And I just need to do that. And the wrestling does that for me because it doesn't stop, does it? It's
Right.
Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday. It just keeps going.
And not only does it never stop, like it's been around since before we were born. Like this, it's not something that's going to go. It's not the XFL that might not exist next year.
Right.
Yes.
It's not going anywhere.
No.
And I'm going to say this, but it's something I don't need somebody else to help me with. I don't need Headless sat next to me. I don't need Horseman sat with me. This is something I can do solo that I have the thoughts for, that I can always jump out for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. It's good. I'm definitely thinking in the right direction with it, I think.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I think you
are.
I
see those looks. You know that's secret.
No, I think you're right. I think, it's like I was trying to say before I got over robotic there. And I don't know, Decepticons are in my backyard or something. There's headlights back there. So, the people will find the channel. Every channel I found it because I was looking for it. I was looking for something in particular that day. You know, I go down some freaking weird rabbit holes sometimes. For about 3 weeks there, I would spend half the time sitting here in the garage or sitting on the couch watching hour-long videos from like India, China of them making things.
Yep.
And I'd just be like, OSHA would kill you. You know, they're over there melting pots, making metal pots, melting steel with flip-flops and shorts on. And I'm like, oh my Lord, where's your PPE? You know, the safety guy me's coming out. But, you know, but I had to search for those.
Mm-hmm.
So if your heart is in wrestling, do it, dude. Do it. You know, you got my backing. So
Absolutely. And find some. So the thing I find is like there will be subject matter that I like. For example, I like watching people play slot machines for whatever reason.
I do that too.
There's a million of those people out there.
Yep.
So I'll search them out. I'll watch a dozen different guys or 24 different guys, 3 dozen different guys, and then I'll pick the 3 that I like. And I'll watch everything they've ever put out ever until I'm out and have to wait for their daily content or whatever else.
I find I skip myself. I skip across the bar now on those videos for the spikes.
Yeah.
And I stop at the spike and I watch what they win. That's funny you say that.
But the thing is there's one that I watch. Vegas Matt is who I watch. And Vegas Matt is the main guy. His son EJ is the cameraman. And then he's got this other cast of crew that always stands behind him. You never see their faces, but they're back there and they all chat and talk about.
Is that the old guy with the big wad to cash in his hand every Sunday?
And he's got the gold chain.
Yeah.
I know.
Vegas Matt.
Yep.
And so that is entertaining enough to watch even while he's spinning and not go for the spikes. But most people, I'm either watching a compilation video of the biggest hits or I'm fast forwarding and looking for the spikes at the bottom of the screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I think a lot of people do that with a lot of videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not just casino videos, but everything, you know.
But if you watch them when they drop, they don't have spikes. Like if you watch it within the first 3 days, there aren't any spikes.
No.
Have you ever watched anyone watching your video then watching them skip through and it feels painful?
It's painful.
Watching somebody skip through your own video, it's like, oh, what are you doing?
Well, I
do it. It's crazy.
And you know, everybody who has a sponsored video sees the same thing because we all skip the sponsorship. It's like, and now that they have
some YouTubers, I watch it.
Yeah, now that they have the, I mean, if somebody's talking to me, telling me some great story, and they break to tell me about Raycon earbuds or what's that, Raid Shadow Legends.
Yep.
No, I'm skipping it. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard a thing 7 billion times.
This sort of stuff.
I
just look for the chapters.
Yeah, I watch one that's it's a video game channel, and they're sponsored by XYAB or something like that. It's a company. And they go on a 45 second spiel every video. We're like, we know you're sponsored by them. You don't got to put it in every video.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I watch a guy that does
reaction
videos.
End, but no.
I know a guy that watches reaction videos, and he has in his reaction videos an alter ego that comes on screen to do ad reads, and he bickers with himself, dressed up in different clothes, doing the ad read. And I find it hilarious every single time, and I think that's probably why he does it, because I sit and watch it every time. He changes it into unique content.
Well, that's the thing. Like, but there's some of them that you can tell there's a video cut, and then it's a pre-recorded, 45 second commercial for the product that, if you watch your channel, you've seen 100 times.
Sean Rossap in WWE, he does the Viagra cut every single live stream.
Yep.
He cuts to the Viagra thing, and it's a pre-recorded tape. It is insane.
Which
it'd just be nice to get those options, wouldn't it?
It was hashtag I'd love to be sponsored.
Yeah, anybody. StreamYard sponsors. We've been doing this on your platform for years.
Yeah.
We put that duck in the corner up there for free.
Right.
Yeah. I don't care who sponsors me, just somebody, please. I mean,
I was gonna say I'd love to get Pepsi to sponsor me. If you're watching, hit this guy up. You know who needs to hit up this guy?
Taco Bell, Baja Blast. Come on.
Either one,
Let's
Baja
go,
Blast or
let's go.
Taco Bell, or both.
So that kind of leads into a weird question. If you could have any sponsorship on your current channel, what would it be? Would it be Pepsi and Taco Bell?
Mine would be Taco Bell. Yeah.
Okay.
Right this second, HBO.
That's
Okay.
tough.
Good one.
That's tough. I have no idea. I don't know that I could answer that yet.
Okay. I would have to go with X Tool
Yeah.
so I can get their new one because they have a super cool new. It incorporates 2 different types of lasers in one machine.
Yeah. I
But
think
it's-
I would want it to be content driven.
Yeah.
Like themed.
Definitely.
If you had a tool company sponsoring you that provided you the tools that you were showing off while you were doing your woodworking, I mean that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Come on, Milwaukee, bring it.
Yeah.
I tend to watch some of these channels that I like how they have to put in as a paid advertisement, as a paid
Mhm.
video. But I've seen too many lately that does not have that in there. That's clearly a paid video.
Yeah.
They just don't say it is. It's like, really? I watched one just today, just before I came on here. And I'm just like, wow. Because I know this person personally, and I know they couldn't afford what they were messing with. And so got it. They got it from the company to do the video. And I messaged them. I'm like, was that a paid advertisement? Oh, no, we bought that. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
I know better than that. You can't fool me. So
He's pushing for that Taco Bell.
Yeah.
look at him.
Yeah, boy. Well done, sir.
Well done.
Yeah, I mean, if I was doing painting, for example, paints and easels and all that stuff get expensive. So
Oh,
I would want a brand deal or a sponsorship from a company like that. If I'm doing, gambling videos, I'm going to want a sponsorship by some hotel and casino or something.
Exactly.
I think they would need to go hand in hand.
Although,
Randy might just want lots of Baja Blast.
Tacos.
exactly.
Baja Blast.
Maybe just tacos.
Headless.
Some
Thanks,
quesadillas.
Quesadillas.
Yeah, I've seen videos where it's like, they're a vlog channel and they do like, don't take offense, Ryan, but like a razor commercial.
Mhm.
The dude's got a bigger beard than Big Easy, and he's and he's trying to hawk a razor to people. It's like, really?
Well, that's what's his name, but he does Manscaped or whatever that is. The guy that tests out all the products that he buys on Amazon or Wish or all that stuff. What is
Tyler?
Tyler Tube, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the guy. I watch all his videos, but I watch most of his videos. But yes, he's he always promotes real. He's got a full beard and he's like razor blades.
Yeah. So
Okay. All right.
Happy
Douglas says the
birthday
wife is
to
now in
Lady
bed.
Stoneheart.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
What'd you say, Ryan? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I was just saying the wife is now in bed and Headless says it's time to party.
Oh, okay. Him and Sammy chilling on the couch.
Yep. You're raging at Fortnite.
Right.
Goddamn car. Guns suck. So, well, guys, we've gone for almost an hour and 20 minutes, and it does not feel like it.
Doesn't at all. I looked up and was shocked. I was like, oh my God, we've almost hit the 2 hours.
I know.
I just looked up there. I was like, wow.
I show back up and I don't stop talking. So I don't know why you guys ever let me.
No.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
We had a great conversation, though, and we could dwell on this for weeks, and talk about it. So
I have been.
Yeah, I know you have been. I know we've been in contact with each other about that. So
yeah.
And the only thing I can say to anyone looking to get into YouTube out there is do what you want to do it the way you want to do it, and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Identify your goal. before you ever
Yeah.
start. Identify your
You want to
goal.
make money or do you want to have fun? Because
Yeah, exactly.
to make money, you can't have fun straight away. It is going to be
Right.
hard. It's going to be a slog, and you've got to learn a lot of crap in a short amount of time.
Yes.
That's how I see it. If you want to make money or have fun, you've got to have one or the other.
Yep.
And ask Mr. Beast. Just because the content makes a great video doesn't mean it's fun. Like the blood, sweat, and tears that go into making those videos. It's not all fun and games all the time. If that's what you want it to be, do it. You know,
Yes.
but just know that your path is leading you somewhere else.
Yep.
Identify
Exactly.
your goal and then go after it.
Yes.
That's my
Yes.
2 cents.
Yeah. Awesome. 2 cents. Worth about $14.
Over
See,
6
Bitcoin
years.
going up. There we go.
Yeah, over 6 years, $1 or $2 at a time through monthly YouTube monetization.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm on month 6 trying to make $100. So
Yep.
we're going to
Waiting for the
I'd love
payout.
to see it. Everyone's saying just have fun in the chat.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's
Edris
the
is not having
biggest thing.
fun with the combat shotgun.
Yeah, not the combat.
But for me, that's the biggest thing. Have fun. You know, I had a blast with the Funko, and I still do at times. But I actually bought Funko sodas last night on Luau's whatnot. That's the first time I bought stuff in probably. Well, I bought something from the Pop and Duo on their charity auction, just because it's charity. But that's probably the first time in over a month I bought anything, even at a store. Our store
Show it off.
Looky there.
So freaking cool.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. I figured it'd still be in a box somewhere.
Nope.
What is that?
That is the custom Moon Knight that they made for me. The Pog is cool too, how he did it.
Yep, you even did the Pog.
Yep.
Very cool.
That was the most fun one that I've had to do because it's all white.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
a great,
all white.
It's a great canvas to do anything you want with.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm glad you got that. I honestly, I mean, I would not have been offended, but I definitely assumed it was still sitting in a box in a corner somewhere.
No.
Your name's not Dead Zone. He only puts the Dead Zone ones in the closet.
Gotcha.
Which I believe he told us something a couple of weeks ago that he had one from like 2021, like 05, 2021.
A Templar Pops box.
Wow.
So that tells you how old it is. Yes.
Yeah.
NC Collectibles, been there, done that. I think all the guys have got the T-shirt.
Wow.
They have been there and done that.
Yeah. I've used Whatnots. Yeah.
I've used it. I don't use it currently. I don't buy, sell, or anything on Whatnot anymore, but I don't have anything negative I'm going to say about it. It just is what it is.
It is what it is. Take it as a grain of salt.
I would not. I mean, if I had to say something, I would not deal in card collectibles, whether they're sports card or Pokemon. I just wouldn't. There's just too much shady stuff going on.
Oh yeah.
And Whatnot has been in the past. I don't know about currently, but has been a little bit more on the side of the seller. So it's just be careful, be careful. I have personally bought packs. They've opened the packs, gotten hits, and then when they mail them to me, the hits aren't in it. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
So
just prove that you didn't get it and take it out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So card collectibles I'd stay away from. But, I mean, if it's a guy that if Charles is on Whatnot selling, collectibles, Randy's on there, or, somebody's on there, then that and trust, go for it. It's a great, great site to do that.
Yeah.
But if, I also would encourage anybody who's using Whatnot, if they know the seller, to not buy stuff through Whatnot from that seller. Reach out to them personally. Save the fees.
Sometimes that doesn't work.
Well, there you go. Goods and services. I don't know.
Congrats, NC Collectibles. They've been given the go-to to sell, but will only be Funko Pops at the moment. Next.
Yeah, I think it's a great resource to sell stuff. There's just a ton of people on there, and so it's hard. You got to find the times where you're going to maximize the people viewing, because otherwise, stick to your limits. If you want something to sell for no less than $8, don't start it at $1
No,
because it will sell at $1
it'll
Oh,
sell
yeah.
the dollar.
and you'll pay fees on it.
Yeah. You won't make a thing. So
Yeah.
And don't get discouraged. First, second show, you have 3 people in there. Don't
I
get
think-
discouraged. Build a name. Go in other sellers.
Yeah.
Follow people. Stuff like that. So,
And go back and watch a recent Horseman live from a few weeks ago where they talk all things eBay and various sites that they are using and not using, and go
yeah.
back and watch that if you want more insight on it.
I'm using the site of Marketplace.
Yeah.
Same here.
eBay for Mark has been a godsend. He said it's a little slow right now, and I've
Macari.
seen that with a lot of sellers. eBay's a little slow right now.
Yeah.
eBay's a little slow, and Macari is it's kind of taken a turn for the worse recently.
Yep.
Well, didn't they like resend their idea of no fees or something, or free shipping or free return? They rescinded something.
Yeah, they made some changes, made it more seller centric to offset what damage they had caused, I think, in the no seller or no fees, and giving all the power to the buyer to screw over the seller.
Yeah.
But it's all changed back and forth so many times. It's just made them look a little bit less credible. But
Yeah.
I've sold a ton on Macari. So
Yeah. I think that's why eBay is slowing down because they've made changes here recently on some of their stuff, and it's kind of hit them a little bit.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago they made a major change.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and never underestimate people's lack of interest in buying things that aren't necessities right now. Based on it's just tough. Groceries are expensive. Rent,
Yeah.
mortgage, utilities, everything's high.
Yep.
A lot of people right now, family vacations, stuff like that.
Yep.
If I'm saving money, it's going to be for a family vacation or some necessity that I need, a new car or new tires or
Right.
Exactly.
And also, believe it or not, if you have kids, now that they're out of school, you pay them more.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
when they were in school, they were getting breakfast and lunch.
yeah,
You were just doing dinner, so now that you got all that.
that's a fact.
Exactly.
That is a fact.
Quick Draw said, "Don't forget to use keywords like don't sleep on this."
Don't sleep on
Yeah.
this.
Wait, are we getting back to a Snorlax conversation?
I do get a kick out of watching Randy. I'll look at yours and I can tell the ones that were generated and the ones that weren't. Like they're just funny when they put these random cool fun keywords or make it some powerful statement and you're like, dude, you're just opening a soda. It's pretty awesome.
You won't believe what came out of here. Oh.
I think vidIQ is phenomenal, and I use vidIQ to come up with YouTube titles, to some degree, thumbnail ideas, all kind of tags and everything else. I love vidIQ, and so I use it all the time.
I evolved to AI. vidIQ doesn't give me what I need. I use AI now.
Yeah,
I tell it my video premise, tell it to come up with 10 titles, and then I'll pick one. Tags, all sorts of stuff, descriptions. Yeah,
I think that's brilliant and cheaper.
I actually used the Chat GPT for a script for a video the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep.
Do you guys click the button on the form that we submit for a YouTube video that this video contains AI produced content? If you use it for the thumbnail, do you still click that button?
no.
I've never used. Well, I've only used vidIQ AI thumbnails for inspiration to make my own in Canva. So I don't use that thumbnail. So I've never actually used an AI generated thumbnail. So I've never. And on the other channel, when I did the AI voiceover for the stories, I didn't, because you didn't have to then.
Like today's thumbnail, the top half is basically AI, the success of YouTube. I had to fill in the YouTube thing because it spelt it wrong. But like all the horses and everything else is all me adding everything in. But yeah, I just wanted the big logo because I struggled to get a bubble font like the way I want it in Canva.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're completely off subject to what you guys were talking about, so I apologize.
It's not good. It's not good. So, well, we've gone for an hour and a half now.
Yeah. See, I started talking again. Son of a.
So we'll wrap it up here. Thank you,
Well,
Jeremy, for
what-
coming on with us tonight.
Thanks for letting me. It's always
No
fun.
problem.
It's good to see your guys' faces and hang out with everybody over there in the chat. Appreciate you. Much love.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to extend it back at
Yes.
you. Come and talk to us again. I feel like we need more time with you, and
I'll be
we haven't touched the surface. So come back.
in the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back.
Awesome. So Randy, what do you got coming up?
Well, this friggin' soda thing coolers that I've already opened up and made the video. I just haven't edited it yet. So that'll be dropping Thursday.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have to send it to someone over here and have him do it.
Go for it. I've requested the new Eminem song from you for a reaction, so that's one you can put on the list.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and we need to do that for sure. Do a video reaction.
Definitely.
But other than that, that's all I got.
All right. Ryan, how about you, buddy?
Well, that's the golden question, isn't it? Will I upload or will I
Is
not?
that a new cat?
So Ron Perlman making his appearance.
That's Ron Perlman, baby.
He did not.
I don't know.
Here.
Just know that I'll be working with Headless on the House of the Dragon content when that comes out. That's coming in 2 weeks' time. Know that I've been putting some effort into already starting some stuff because I kind of know where we're going with the episodes and what's going to happen, so I can already kind of preempt the conversations that I'm going to be having with Headless, but when we do breakdowns and stuff like that. So yeah, that's interesting. I know a couple of people mentioned how they liked how I was bringing in footage from book video, grey black and white images that were Game of Thrones style, but they were from the books. I've been sourcing a lot of that stuff for the coming events of season 2 ready. So there's that. I know I need to do a wrestling review, but that could be on a completely different channel. Regarding the Rye Milky stuff, it's probably just going to be the House of Dragon. I'll be with Headless on Sundays, like I say. Mondays, so it'll be Sunday reaction straight after the episode. Monday back on my channel for detailed breakdown slideshows, and then I believe Wednesday or Thursday for Acolyte. I'm not really hyped for Acolyte, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll get into it when we get into it. But yeah.
So you're not giving too many accolades to Acolyte?
No, I don't think I am. But we'll see. Acolyte on Wednesday. Okay, thank you, Edison. I'm glad you're still here, bro. Yeah, I think it'll definitely be a two-sided conversation about Acolyte. I think Headless might be a bit more excited about it than I am. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If Yoda's in it, then yeah, I'm probably going to abandon my duties because I can't stand that little green shit. As you all know. But it's not about me, as you all know. I help with a lot of people. Charles, I have my fingers in many pies. I'm always doing stuff. So even if you don't see me doing content now, I'm still around. I'm still here every Friday. I'll still be doing my monthly host, stuff like that. So
Tuesdays.
Stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah. All right, Jeremy, how about you, buddy?
Who knows? I've got NFTs, painting challenges. We're gonna do some challenges, and why we don't have to spend money on mystery boxes to slap each other with tortillas. So we're gonna do some challenge videos, things if Mitchie wants to. Every Sunday, 7 p.m. Central is Yet Another Average Podcast, where we talk about all kinds of strange, dark, and mysterious topics. I would, and who knows, probably more. So we'll see. We're just going to have fun with it for a while until I decide what the next venture I want to do, and we'll go with that.
Yeah,
on the podcast stuff, I'd love to see Mitchie have like a 10-minute clock or a 15-minute clock on the live where she is just unfiltered, let loose for 10 minutes. I love listening to you guys' podcasts, but I know that sometimes Mitchie will go one way and you're trying to go another way with a structured video. And I love it. I love how it works together, but I just want to see Mitchie just go off on her ideas because especially House of the Dragon stuff, it's crazy.
And the way you all split the screen, like it looks like y'all are, I loved it.
Which she is right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But,
Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't
No,
feel
We
like it.
call it Mitchie's moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in that could start at Bigfoot and end with the lost city of Atlantis and
That's
get
amazing.
there in 4 minutes. Right. It's a crazy train that never stops, and it's fascinating when it happens.
Yep.
And I get too caught up in my idea of this, podcast was, and it's going to be, and I'm going to keep it to this, and very structured and and the reality is the most fun that we've had on it is when we just let shit go. And it just goes absolute off the rails, haywire. And that's when I finally stopped and realized, you know what, I'm kind of short-circuiting what greatness we had together by trying to do this other thing. Let's just embrace what we have and what we are and go with it. No matter, half the fun of that is when she's doing it, you can just see my blood boiling, my brain's about to explode in my head. It's just fun from every level because we are so fascinatingly different on most of those topics.
You could put her on a klaxon. You could literally put her on a timer and say, when the klaxon goes, you've got to stop.
Yep.
And I think it'd be funny if she knew it was coming. It was coming. It's coming. She's got to get a point out.
And these next couple Sundays are topics that she picked specifically that she wants to talk about.
Awesome.
And there will be a deep rabbit hole.
Nice.
I'm gonna get my pen and notepad ready.
Mitchie's moments or Mitchie Monday. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'd have to approve a couple other titles that came to mind, but if for the quib of it, just for the kind of whimsicalness of it, we could do another segment, but I'll let her decide on that. The next topic, just so you know, real quick, and Milky, I don't know if you have any interest in this, but is Princess Diana and the conspiracy around her death. So
interesting.
Yeah. She's fascinated by it. I was like, you were 4 when it happened. I don't know what you even know about it. But okay. And I don't have any knowledge about it. So I can't wait to dive into the research, or I've been diving into the research. Can't wait to wrap it up and talk about it Sunday.
Awesome.
She was the last royal that I liked. Everyone after her, I was like,
yep,
no thanks. So yeah, that's my opinion. She was the last royal that I liked.
Well,
now you can marry into it, so
Yeah, and then after that, you're going to have to do the whether OJ did it or not. He's passed away now, so.
I'm not going to be worried about the juice coming loose on me, so I'd be happy to talk about it.
It doesn't fit. You must have quit.
Yeah. What is the title of this one? Princess Diana's death was orchestrated. That's the title of Sunday. Well, that's the topic. I don't know if it's the title, but yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So we'll see.
Sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of fun stuff. So.
Yeah.
So are you going to be on a schedule, or is it just going to be uploaded when it gets uploaded?
Videos will just be uploaded when they're uploaded for now. The Yet Another Average podcast will be every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central, and it'll just be on YouTube as a live stream, kind of like the old days of Sunday Night Lives with Mitchie and Jeremy. And it'll be topic themed, where we try to have a conversation about one thing, but ultimately talk about 30.
Yeah.
And argue occasionally.
I like it. And don't forget, guys, on Sundays you can always check out the Luau, another great guy in the community.
And that's why we went on. That's why we went 7, so that we can make sure everybody has ample chance to go over to Andrews. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I've already sent my apologies over to him because of House of the Dragon being on Sundays, and I can't watch both and all that stuff. But he knows.
Yeah.
I think he even wants me to do a video where I just let loose. Just let loose with everything you think, Ryan. Don't care about what other people think. Just let loose and just go for it. And go straight for the jugular. And if people unsub because you break their hearts, they unsub because you broke their heart.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. So.
Charles, what about you? What you got coming out?
We got a laser video coming out, laser-ish video, talking about a project that we did. I put out an Instagram live today about the shop. We have closed it. It is, as of 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, no longer ours. So, kind of a sad day, but it is what it is. So June, new month, opens a new door. We are going down another venture starting tomorrow, in fact. So hopefully it prospers. If it does, great. If it doesn't, great. The way to look at it, you know. But definitely a door was open this month with the closing of the shop. That's a closing door, but a huge door was opened up for us with the laser stuff. So cannot wait to see where that goes. I've already been contacted about a couple jobs, so that's awesome. We got June 22nd, so we got 3 weeks and my first Comic-Con. So that's going to be fun. I have so many Funko Pops I didn't realize I had. Like, when I cleaned the shop out, I had 4 totes that I didn't even realize were Funko Pops.
Oh my gosh.
I thought it was Amazon junk, but it was Funko Pops. So, we're going to do all that. Hey, Funko Illuminati, what's up, buddy? But, yeah, we're going to do all that stuff. Say hi. Hi.
See?
Hi. Goodbye.
You have your own one, Roman.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just what we're gonna do. We're gonna put some content out there. Tuesday night, let's chat with veterans. We're shooting for 500 subs. We're getting closer every day. Myself, Big Easy. We may have a guest coming on that came out of this latest job that I did for someone, which is gonna be awesome. He's got an amazing story to tell. Just talking through his wife. We may even be able to get her on as well to tell kind of the wife's side of being in the military, which would be awesome. So, I can't wait. We got so many cool things going. TikTok is hitting over on Let's Chat with Veterans as well, and I don't know. I never thought I'd be on TikTok, but it's fun. Ryan's doing all that stuff for us behind the scenes. I guess not in front of the scenes as I said it, but yeah. So it's been a great night. I want to thank everyone that's been in the chat all night long. There's so many of you. I don't want to miss anybody, so I'm just gonna say thank you to everyone. It's easier that way. But I want to thank Ryan and Randy and of course Jeremy for joining us tonight. And Mitchie, I know she's back there listening.
She's always back there. She's always
she's back there listening. So she's probably watching some either slasher movie.
Criminal Minds.
There you go. Okay.
Criminal Minds.
Okay. Close enough. So
yes.
But yeah, we're so glad to have you back. At least for tonight. And yeah, see where the future goes. And again, guys, all of the past Horsemen, you're always more than welcome. Just reach out to any of us. We'd love to have you on, see where life's taking you. I know Rob, Who's Your Pop, has expressed interest before, but he's such a busy person that he's probably DJing right now someplace in Pennsylvania. I don't know how you DJ in Amishville. Is it like just do they just beatbox? Right. I don't know how you do. I don't know how you do it. Rob, you have to tell us. But
yeah, that goes to everybody watching as well. Reach out to us. You don't just have to be a horseman. Whether there's been beef in the past or whether there's been beef in the future, you know, the horsemen are the horsemen, and we're always going to be here. Because, like we said earlier, if we're not having fun, we wouldn't be here. And I know that I have fun every single Friday night, regardless of the topic or regardless of what we're going to be doing. So just reach out to any of us and say hey, because you never know. You could brighten somebody's day with a smile, or you could just reply to somebody and you could stop them from crazy things and just from helping people go through their daily life. So just reach out, because that's what the Horseman's all about.
And life's too short to carry grudges and hold ill will. So you know, if it takes hanging out for an evening and sharing your thoughts and opinions, hashing it out, I mean that's what life's about. Don't sweat.
I'm going to stick it out until everybody hates Randy. That's how long I'm going to stick it out.
Right. Nobody hates Randy.
No one hates Randy. They love Raymond, but no one hates Randy.
Right.
I don't know if you get that reference there, Ryan, or not. But yes, thank you for another awesome Horseman Live NC Collectibles. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
And anybody who's following the Let's Chat with Veterans TikTok, we will be putting up the leaderboard, I believe, this weekend for the giveaway. So there's all those ways you can enter to win over there. And I actually have to give you some more points, Ryan, for individual.
The leaderboard will will be updated every Saturday and every Tuesday live on the live stream.
Yeah.
That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to update it every Saturday and Tuesday. So you can find out what points you've got live on Tuesday night when you come to the live stream.
Yes.
Cool.
Definitely. So, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone in the chat. And I've said it 100 times, but
I don't want it to end.
we're
going to have to. This fortnight is waiting for us.
Yeah, I know.
we truly enjoy these
My
Friday
fingers
nights
are
with all of
itching
you
for the
guys.
controller.
And you guys make our night for us. Jeremy, you've always been so good at this. Will you take us out?
I've always said that time is the most valuable and precious thing that you can give to somebody, and everybody that's been here tonight has given a little bit to us, and we are grateful to have you in our space, in our life, and happy that you let us be in yours. So thank you all so much for being here. We truly appreciate each and every one of you, and we will